It's really cold, but it's warm by the slam.
So it's about like 50 degrees here in the morning.
It gets so cold in the morning, and at night it's crazy. We're so not used to that.
But it's really hot during the day.
Like almost 90 degrees.
Alright, so it is day 2 in Yellowstone. We drove back today, and our first stop of the day is to go to Old Faithful, which is probably the most iconic thing you can do in the park. It's a little bit crowded here, so we are wearing our masks and we're trying to stay away from people, but we're really excited to see it.
Yeah, but we're definitely excited. We're gonna go take a little walk around now and just like see what there is to see. I mean, I feel like Old Faithful is one of those things that everybody talks about when they come to Yellowstone, so it's gonna be super cool for us to get to check it out. I just love geysers. They're awesome. That's all I have to say.
Okay, so we just finished up at Old Faithful. I think for us it wasn't as impressive as where we were yesterday.
Yeah, we definitely liked the spot yesterday better. I mean, this was cool too. You got to see Old Faithful, and then if you walk, there was a bunch of other geysers and like maybe hot springs in that area, which is cool to see.
But for us, I think also like always the main tourist attractions we're not as impressed by, maybe because they have so much hype that when we go see it, then like if it doesn't live up to our expectations, we're like, oh, it's not as good. But yeah, it was still really cool to see, and we did find out that Yellowstone was actually the world's first national park, which is really cool.
Yeah, I think it was the first national park because of all the hypothermal activity over here, so all of the like
geysers and hot springs,
mud pots, stuff like that.
Okay, so we just parked at the Fairy Falls trailhead, but now we are on the trail and we're hoping it's going to lead us to a nice view of the Grand Prismatic Spring, which is the main reason why we're on this trail. And I'm not really sure where this trail actually goes, but that's why we're here.
Basically, we're winging it.
So we finished up at Yellowstone. Basically anything else that we wanted to see was really far away, like over an hour away, and it was already like 2 p.m. so we're like, yeah, we're not really sure if it makes sense for us to like drive all that way.
Yeah, we also feel like we did a lot of stuff, and sometimes like it's like it didn't really make sense to drive like 2 hours just to have to eventually leave the park in the other direction, driving like 4+ hours to get out of the park. So it was kind of like, okay, we saw what we could see, and the stuff we saw was really awesome.
Yeah, it was super awesome. Very, very crowded though. So we would recommend that anyone who is going to Yellowstone right now, which is like the summer, maybe you should be prepared for crowds. I think a lot of people had the same idea that we did, which is like, yeah, get out into nature during the pandemic, and makes sense, but also it was very crowded.
Yeah, I mean, we did our literal best to avoid people, but of course if you're going to something that's like really touristy, then everyone's there. So yeah, that was kind of our situation, and we wore our masks the whole time, and a lot of other people did too, but it was still like, if you don't like crowds, yeah, avoid.
Right. But now we are by Jenny Lake in Grand Teton National Park, just walking around, stretching our legs a bit, and yeah, we tried to do a different hike, but the parking lot was too crowded, so we weren't able to do it.
Yeah, someone told us that there's this like amazing hike that you basically park your car and you do this hike all the way to this lake called Lee Lake.
And it's like a beach and stuff. It's supposed to be like really beautiful, but the parking lot was like full, and we drove around a lot and we weren't able to find it. But yeah, so now we are just walking around Jenny Lake, and it's really nice.
Yeah, it's really beautiful here.
Said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right.
All right, Gabby, so where are we right now?
So right now we are at Tie Me Up, which is a really cute local Thai place, and it also is like a brewery, I'm pretty sure. So they make all of their own beers, which are really good. I got one, and so did Shanna. So cheers! And it's really cute. And because of Corona, all of their seating is outside, which is really, really nice. So you can come and enjoy a beer, stay socially distant from people, and have some amazing Thai food.
We are leaving Jackson today. We are actually heading to another part of Wyoming, which is called Casper. We drove through it a little bit when we were like on our way here.
It looks super cute, so we're definitely excited to head that way. But I think we're both sad to be leaving this area. It's been like so fun and beautiful and just an awesome place to come and stay.
Yeah, it was really nice getting to be able to go to 2 national parks, Grand Teton and Yellowstone, and we had never been out this far like west before. I don't think. Yeah.
No, never.
This is as far west as we've ever been in the United States. So it was really interesting to like see like the culture and everything out here. But yeah, what did you think of Wyoming or this area of Wyoming?
I really liked this area of Wyoming. I felt like the town had a lot of tourists, which like Shanna and I found out, someone let us know that basically right now because of COVID, they actually had 15% more tourism than they usually do this time of year, which is pretty interesting. But I mean, the town was really cute and there was just like such good stuff to do everywhere. So I really liked it. I mean, it's so beautiful here. I feel like I never want to leave like this area, you know?
Yeah, like I feel like I would love to come back here and spend like a little bit more time because we only had like 2 really like full days here. But yeah, like the 15% more tourism thing like makes total sense because there is so much like nature and like, you know, outdoor activity that you can do here. So it makes sense that people, if they're going to travel, would want to travel somewhere here where they could be in open spaces. But it was like really crowded in some of the national parks. So I don't know. I feel like maybe everyone had the same idea and everyone just like did it.
And thank you so much to Lodge at Jackson for taking care of us and having us stay with you. We had such a good time.